You don't have to be a fountain of knowledge to help children with their schoolwork while they're at home. But you do have to be caring, understanding, loving, and patient. It's an unsettling time for everyone, but children still need a safe and secure environment. So don't overwhelm them with endless news items or problems. Keep them gainfully occupied and amused, exercised and rested. Protect our children. A message from the Child Care and Protection Agency.
It's Friday, October 7th. We made it through the first week of the last quarter of the year. Thank God for that, and that it's Friday. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook. Oil audits must verify Exxon's spending. Opposition says Guyana must be able to identify shell companies and overspending. That was from last Thursday's Kaieteur News, and it's putting it rather politely. Oil companies rob poor people. They rob poor nations. Oil companies are very, very good at inflating things, of looking out for themselves. They've had 100 years of doing this, for crying out loud. We're not even beginners. If the alphabet is 26 letters, Exxon knows all 26 and some that they have made up for themselves, another 26. We are not even at A yet. Sisters and brothers, my fellow Guyanese, we are not at A yet where oil is concerned. Oil audits, we need to look into this thing seriously, deeply. Pull back the pages, go through the pages, do our samples, robust testing, and get value for our money. They said they spent close to $500 million on pre-contract. I understand that audit was done. I don't know what we're going to get from that. A group is doing I think it's a $10 billion audit now, US. We're always talking US dollars. They're doing a $10 billion audit. US dollar audit. I am not optimistic about the outcome of that one. And you know why? I said it right here before. The man who is leading the audit is not a impressive figure in terms of audits. He may be in other areas. He's not an impressive figure, an inspiring figure where audits are concerned. He's got some people around him. They can do some work, audit work. But the first thing that came out of his mouth was that, well, all these claims about Exxon inflating expenses, they're exaggerated. How does he know that? Why does he take that side? Is this man a Guyanese? Is he working for us? What is he looking for? How did he arrive at that conclusion? And you know what? I arrived at my own conclusion based on his early take. He should have been neutral. He should have been critical. Let me see what you've got there, buddy, and then we'll go from there to get justice for us. My conclusion is that this audit is a rubber stamp one. So when I hear economist Elson Lowe from the opposition talking about we must verify, I would like to know what kind of verification our auditors are doing right now as we speak. What kind of real verification are they doing about the billions in American dollars that Exxon has put before us for payment? I don't think they're going far enough. I don't think they're looking at it really seriously. Checking and rechecking, verifying, cross-checking. I'm cross-checking, referencing. I'm using some of the same words that the Honorable Vice President of Guyana has used before in one of his press conferences. I don't think those guys are going in that direction. I don't think first of all, they couldn't have done this audit in 4 months. It's just too much. It's too much unless they've got over 100 people doing this. I don't think they have 24, but that's That's just me talking here. Yes, we have to audit. Yes, we have to look at how the oil companies spend, but we really have to have men and women that are credible and reliable and dependable in terms of what they are going to do, so we can get what is due to us. A clean audit, a real audit, a meaningful audit. I don't think we're going to get one. And the last thing I want to say for this week is that I don't think that audit report, though it was promised, the entirety of it will be presented to the public at the soonest. I don't think so. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook, and do have a wonderful weekend.